Hey you guys, Chris here, and I'm back to do another movie vlog for you, and today I'm going to be doing Eclipse. This is the third installment in the Twilight series, and this one comes from David Slade, the director of Hard Candy and 30 Days of Night, which is, weirdly enough, what attracted me to this particular installment. And let me just say this right now, that I'm not a fan of the Twilight movies, or the books for that matter, and I saw the first Twilight movie a while back, and in so many words, I was not impressed. Aside from a few interesting scenes in the movie, I thought it was a pretty bad, poorly conceived movie. I'm not even going to waste my time with the second installment, New Moon, but however, I was actually inspired to do this video by these really great people who do these very energetic and insightful reviews here on YouTube. Chad and Angie, better known as the Film Badgers. Awesome channel, go check them out. They did this very good review on Eclipse on their channel, and they sort of inspired me to open my mind up a little bit and give this movie a shot. So I'm going to try to be as honest and nice as I can with this movie. Well, for starters, unlike the first Twilight movie, this one honestly had a much more darker undertone to it, and it had that sense of dread and menace that was seriously lacking in the first movie. I can give it that much. The acting from the main leads, of course, Kristen Stewart, Edward Pattinson, and Taylor Lautner, they were more, well, I haven't seen the second New Moon, so I really can't judge Taylor Lautner from it, but in this one, he honestly did a pretty decent job. Edward and Kristen, they sort of stepped up a little bit, made it much more tolerable this time around, but not that much. The whole love triangle thing with Edward, Bella, and Jacob kind of took me out of the flow of the sense of dread of the movie, but this is a Twilight movie, so a lot of the lame, lovey-dovey bullshit is expected. I could honestly care less about all of that mess, though. But I will say this, right near the end of the movie, there's this really intense and climactic battle scene with the vampires and the werewolves that was really cool. And a final confrontation with Edward, Bella, and their nemesis from the first movie, Victoria, that was actually quite suspenseful and intriguing thanks to the direction of David Slade and his intense visual style, just like he did with his last two movies. Bryce Dallas Howard, I like her. She's a beautiful actress, awesome actress, but she just seemed out of place in this movie. As most of you already know by now, the role of Victoria was originally played by another beautiful and lovely Canadian actress, Rochelle Lefevre, who in the first two movies played Victoria in that role, but had to drop out because of a quote-unquote scheduling conflict, so Bryce Howard stepped in and filled the role in for her. I mean, Bryce did the best that she could with the Victoria role. I'll give her some major props there. But yeah, she was a bit off in this movie, and it wasn't entirely her fault, but she did what she could with what she had. Anyways, those of you who are really into the Twilight movies, you'll really get a kick out of this latest installment. Those of you who've seen David Slade's other two films and, like me, are curious to see what he does with this movie, I honestly can't say I would recommend it, but I'd advise you to at least wait for DVD and try and give it your time. But if not, it's all good. I mean, there are fans of the Twilight movies, but I'm just not the demographic for it, I guess. But even if that was the case, these movies really, well, the first one anyway, just didn't hold my interest. But overall, this one was a slight step up from the first Twilight movie in terms of tone and content and the flow of the movie. Had some really good tension and some scenes in most of the scenes in the movie anyway, but this is still a Twilight movie, and that's basically all I have to say on that matter. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for taking the time to view this review. And a special shout out to Chad and Angie of the Film Badgers. Go check out their channel. They have another channel called Screen Team Show, which is awesome. I'm going to give you the links to both channels right down in the sidebar or whatever. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day or night wherever you're at. And I'll catch you guys on my next movie vlog. So take care. Later.